everyone, Dark Ramos here with the Volume Profile Nerd, here to do my trade review for Tuesday, June 6th, 2023. So today's going to be a short one. I definitely dropped the ball today. And I think today I'm going to talk a bit more about my mental health. I didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday, and I think I've been going really hard with the morning prep and the trade review. And just feeling, I didn't even know if I was going to do my trade review today, just feeling a little bit tired. But I definitely dropped the ball. And it was that initial thought that I had yesterday. It was, maybe I can trade with the minis right away. And that was a recipe for disaster. So it shows me that trading with the micros in the morning is the best thing for me, because I haven't developed the discipline yet to not trade in the morning, or to not trade a lot in the morning. And I will one day. I'll get the discipline, but today was just showed the lack of discipline for me. And then on top of that, I played with the minis right away, and I gave back like a week's worth of profit. And I'm not like sulking or anything, because I'm confident that I'll make it back. But it's just a little bit of a setback, and that's all. So, days like these are always good reminders of why it's important to have discipline, and not try to get every move and just wait for the best moves to show themselves, even if I miss moves. Like that, a good friend of mine and a teacher told me, it's a trap to think that like you can catch every move or whatever, or, even if a move does play out, like, it's not about catching every move. And especially like early in the morning when the market really hasn't shown its hand that much, I could be a lot more patient. So today I'll give a quick overview. XLF was the strongest sector today, which did help SPY. NQ just went sideways, mostly because, NVDA was pulling back, Apple was sideways, and Amazon was getting a nice bounce. So, there's probably some other tech names in there that were doing well, or, kind of were maybe some were up, some were down. And so QQ was mostly sideways, just kind of in probably like a 15-minute EQ. And XLV was weak, pulling back all day. And semiconductors did get a bounce, but then we pulled back later in the day, along with NVDA getting back into that 15-minute range that I've been mentioning. Just didn't have a great read this morning on the plays that I took. So this morning I'll quickly, I'll kind of go over like the levels that I was looking at. So on NQ, and it's, I don't know what to call it, but like, I do feel like my prep has gotten better, my levels have gotten better. But me capitalizing on them, that's the next step. Like the discipline aspect of not over trading and waiting for the trade to come to me. That is like the biggest piece of my trading right now, because I had this 5-minute range here drawn on the daily levels. I was looking at this POC here, but I knew that sellers would have to get below this and below this to get to this POC at 14,362.50. And we held the POC, couldn't find acceptance below it. We couldn't even get to the value area low here, and that should have tipped me off that buyers were strong. And I think I did try for a play around here, but then we came back to here, held it, and got a bounce here. But the play would have been right here off this POC, which honestly was like, this was, if I can find it here. Let's see, where was this? This was 1025. So this was over here. No, right here. Right off the regular trading hours low at 1025. That would have been a beautiful play. But because I, just kind of messed up the morning, I stopped trading early. And so that was an improvement to my C game, because sometimes like when I dig a hole for myself, I want to make it back, but I just cut off trading completely. I did trade in a practice account. That didn't go well either, because I wasn't really focused. But that's probably a big improvement. On some days like these, I would hit my max loss and have to reset an account, or wait till a certain day for the account to reset. And that feeling was there of wanting to make it back, but I knew like I've had that feeling before, and I just said no. Like, you're done. You're done trading. You know, live to trade tomorrow. Um, so did show a little bit of discipline there, but there was a lack of discipline, you know, early on. But I'm glad I didn't trade after, you know, a couple of good, you know, couple of losses on the minis. So on the hourlies were telling a good story also. Like, it was just, we couldn't find acceptance back into this range here, and we held this value area high, and then we got the bounce going. This was also the that 5-minute range. So a lot of confluence right here, and that could have been, you know, a nice entry for me to make, you know, close to 60 points or maybe 50 by selling up here. Yeah. Or actually, it was here. It was here, and we bounced to here. But I probably would have cut it maybe right here, or moved my stop here, and then maybe moved it up here. But yeah, it's because I'm too eager on the morning. Like, these nice plays that do set up, I don't take because I'm just a little too eager. And yeah, had I played with the micros, maybe I would have had a nice day today. But you know, that's me, you know, being a little bit too eager and wanting to play with more leverage there in the morning. So yeah, I'll go over the trades I took. So after we, so on the morning, and that's the other thing, I didn't even mark up the open right away, and it doesn't even look like I marked it up here. Like, that is notable, right? Like, that just shows me that I'm not, I think I marked it up on ES, but I didn't mark it up here on NQ. So the open would have been right up here. So here's the open. I didn't even mark it up on NQ. Just shows where I was at in the morning, just really tired. You know, I did drink coffee to try to perk up, but a mix of being tired and caffeine, like, you know, I just wasn't present, basically. So yeah, we pulled back first thing in the morning. We oscillate, get a bounce. We hold this value area low here of this range. We get a bounce, then we hold the value area high. So I could draw this up here. Something like this. And yeah, we hold the value area high here. Then we get a bounce, and I get chopped up around the regular trading hours low. So my first play was thinking we were going to reject from the regular trading hours low given the size of this pullback. And on the hourly here, yeah, I thought we were going to get back into this hourly range and reject from the value area high here to then maybe head to this POC at 14,439.75. And the other reason I looked for the short was because, well, yeah, this could have had me less aggressive on the short. We were holding this 5-minute range here on the daily, and I just thought we would hold it. So yeah, some conflicting signals there. So for me, it's just a matter of being patient. Like, let's say we do get above this range, then I'll have more conviction to play off of it, knowing that buyers are also holding this 5-minute range on the daily. So went for the sell off the regular trading hours low, got stopped. Then I went for the long off the regular trading hours low, got stopped. Then I went long here after I saw we got above the regular trading hours low. I marketed in. It's not even a good trade location, but I marketed in here. And let's see the reason why I did. Yeah, at this point, I'm thinking we're getting above this value area high of this hourly range. And so I'm thinking buyers, you know, are going to get a bit more push up. So I enter long here, get risk-free here, and then get stopped out here. And then I look for the short once we get under the regular trading hours low. So I went short here. I wonder why I didn't get risk-free. Oh, I was very close to getting risk-free, but didn't. Entered short here, didn't get risk-free, and got stopped out here because I thought we got under the regular trading hours low and we'd, you know, maybe find acceptance below it. And then I played with the micros. I entered short here. No, entered long here. Again, because I think, you know, we could head higher. So, yeah, entered long. Yeah, because I thought we maybe get to this value area high here of this range. So entered long here. Was close to getting risk-free. but didn't quite get risk free and got stopped out here. And then again, we got under the regular trading hours low. Oh no, we got under the regular trading hours low, got above. I entered long here and got stopped out here. So literally got chopped up around the regular trading hours low, and that was it. 4 losses on the minis, and that is enough to not trade anymore, and took a loss here on the micros. So yeah, that was my trading morning, and after that I was done. With my proving account for the prop firm. So gave quite a bit back there, and it's just lack of discipline. That's all that is. And yeah, there were some nice plays after that really set up, like, on NQ. Let me see here. There was a play later in the day. Yeah, there was a few plays that I had some ranges drawn up. Guess not. I think I was looking here on this. Yeah, I was looking at this range here. This was all from Friday, the end of Friday, on June 2nd, so last Friday, and just some really nice plays. Like I think, let me see where it was. It was, gonna see if I can find it actually. Yeah, it was here, right? So, yeah, we're holding this POC here. Like, we held it multiple times, held it, got below it, got above, held it again. And so here when we broke below it, I think on the 5 second, there was a play on the 5 second here. Yeah, it was right. Yeah, I think it was here. No, honestly, I actually can't tell, but I was looking at some levels during the day, and there was a nice play that set up, and I just didn't quite take it. Obviously, I wasn't going to take it in my real account, but in my practice account, I thought about taking it. And yeah, I think it might have been here, actually. Where is this? Yeah, no, I thought I had some levels drawn up, but maybe not. Yeah, but that range from Friday, like, really, it told a nice story today. We just oscillated around it, basically, trying to resolve that range. Broke below, broke back above, and yeah, just kind of a rotational day. Yeah, just a balanced day. Playing off developing value could have been a good thing. But yeah, that was my trading day. And I'll quickly go over sectors in tech. Obviously, like, that's not how I want to trade at all. And let me check ES, because ES, yeah, and just like I mentioned, I called this out on ES today, basically, mentioning that we could hold this value area low here from 425.22, 5622, and that's what we did. And hourlies wasn't that clear, but yeah, we held this POC here really well, got to this value area high, oscillated between here, bear break, no follow through, bounce. But yeah, so definitely gonna clean this up for tomorrow. It's not how I'm gonna trade tomorrow. Not gonna be a dummy and do that, and just gonna have some clear discipline. And it's just a reminder, right? Like, sometimes we need reminders to remember. So SPY, kind of a little bit of an inside day, got a bear break with no follow through. NQ, a little bit of a bear break, no follow through today. XLF, strongest sector. IWM, strong sector. XLE, strong. XBI, strong. XLV, yeah, that's why SPY was a little bit stronger today. Did get a nice bounce, and then got a nice bounce at the end of the day. But XLV was probably what was weighing on SPY. Well, it was XLV, the weakest sector. XLU, kind of an inside day, but red. Just kind of looks like we pulled back most of the day. Yeah, or just sideways. SMH, let's see here. SMH. Yeah, it was green. A little bit of an outside day, but it was green. So yeah, and let's go to tech. So we got tech. Yeah, Apple. Yeah, this is tiredness. Apple, nice lower wick. So we did pull back, but fairly flat. Bounce near the end of the day, kind of in an EQ on Apple. Amazon was green, but not a lot of range. Netflix, a little bit of red. So did break the low of yesterday. Apple did break it, but no follow through. Amazon did not. Got a nice bounce there, or a bit of a bounce. Google, bit of a bounce, still going. Microsoft broke the low of yesterday. Daily consolidation underway. Let's see how much follow through sellers can get. I'm thinking sellers want this value area low here, but we do have a bit of sideways here, so sellers want to at least get to this value area low here at 32765. And if below this developing value, then they want to get to this value area low here at 32235. Meta, kind of an upper wick, but we didn't break the low of yesterday. It doesn't look like, maybe double bottom. But sellers want to break the low of Monday tomorrow to have daily consolidation officially underway. Tesla, nice bounce. Think buyers want this POC at 223.84. We held the value area low here to the tick. Wow, that's a nice play. Yeah, held the value area, pulled back to the value area low, bounced from there, and got a 4.4% bounce. To here, it's about 4%. That's not bad. Yeah, it's Tesla, NVDA. Yeah, small range, still holding this 15-minute range that I have drawn up here. From here, so we got below the POC but couldn't find acceptance below the POC, got to the value area high and pulled back from there. So it'll be notable if buyers can hold this, then buyers are still looking good, and we're still in an EQ. High, yeah, high, low, lower, high, could be higher, low. So sellers will be scouting the lower high if we do get a bounce going here. All right. So yeah, buyers want to keep this up, the sideways range up as much as possible, because sideways and up is good for buyers. But yeah, as I've been mentioning it, buyers don't want sellers below this, because if sellers get below this, it could look something like this to get back into the earnings reaction. Yeah, to get back into that earnings gap. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got for today. Yeah, definitely gonna do better for tomorrow. I gotta do better if I want to succeed, and I will. It's just a matter of the discipline and yeah, my mental health. I've been going pretty strong at it, and I got my other job, and I got another project I'm working on. So I have a lot of things in the kitchen right now, and that can lead to me feeling fried and making mental mistakes or slip-ups, mental discipline errors. And yeah, not playing with the minis. That's why I play the micros every morning, and that's been going really well, where I play the micros in the morning. If I have a discipline lapse, I don't go red a lot. Like it's red, but it's manageable. And then later in the day, a better trade presents itself, and that's when I use it's a higher conviction setup, and I use the minis, and the minis make up for the micro losses and then some. So gonna continue with that. It just shows me that that's a really good recipe right now for me, where I just start with the micros, and then as the day develops, I get more conviction and potential plays using my levels and price action and kind of sectors and tech, engaging kind of the climate and or just gauging everything to have more conviction in the setup. But yeah, that was my trading day today. We'll do better tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next trade review. Thank you. Bye.